This is a story about words. The right words, the wrong words, even no words after a very scary word, cancer.
I was stage 3 invasive ductal carcinoma.
In other words, breast cancer.
I lost the air in my lungs.
Melanie Snow has many words on her resume: news reporter, information officer, college dean. But in 2019, she had to add 2 more: cancer fighter. And then she shared those words with her 2 sons.
Telling my boys was the hardest part. Not telling anyone else, telling them. The only thing they knew about cancer is that you die from it.
But this is not a story about the words someone fighting to live tells others. It's a story about the words others tell them, or in Melanie's case, never said at all.
I just would have liked to have had a phone call. There were relatives that just didn't show up. There were relatives that just didn't call that I expected to call, that I thought would call.
Melanie expected loving words from so many loved ones, but from many, those words never came.
Yeah.
And the silence still stings 5 years later.
I heard in some cases more from people I hadn't even spoken to since high school.
The most common things is I don't know what to say, or I'm afraid that I'm going to say the wrong things.
Coulter Ray at the University of Tampa wants to make clear one word in his title.
A professor of communication, no S.
He studied communication, no S, with cancer patients. And now uses words about baseball to describe his findings.
It'd be great if you can hit a home run and say the exact right thing.
But even saying words just a little supportive would be like hitting a single or a double. He found that was so much better than sitting out the game entirely up here in the bleachers and not even trying to say a helpful word. He discovered that leaving the page blank was the worst word choice of all.
Getting stuck in your own head, right, and thinking that it's about you and you being a perfect supporter when it's really about this person who you love, who's going through one of the most intense experiences of their life.
This is how Melanie Snow got through the most intense experience of her life.
Art doesn't need your permission.
She painted. When her words wouldn't come, colors did.
I just paint what I feel, and we're talking about this, and it's a storm.
And with the help of those people who did step up to the plate and say a kind word, Melanie powered through that storm and could now tell her sons the 3-word sentence: I beat cancer.
I was almost done with chemo, and we're going to celebrate. It's exciting. And he said, "That's really good, Mom, because I thought you were going to die."
Thankfully, we can end this story with these words: he was wrong. Jeff Butera, Spectrum News.